Right, welcome to Welding with Grandad. We're unboxing the ANDELI MiG 270p Pro. That's all the height.
Right.
That's again. Right.
Is that going to be cute or not?
Pardon?
Is that going to be a nice one?
No.
No.
That's unfortunate. It's a 15, so that £26 that.
Yeah.
So poor. Two tips and a little spanner which we've never had before. Little bag of goodies.
Ooh.
See what these are. Oh. 2 shrouds.
More tips.
And a few tips. Oh, and 2 tips. Yep. Very generous. Really disappointed with that.
Fair.
Right. Gas hose, which I don't think I'll use. I'll probably stick to buying something like this. But we'll try. We might use it. No fittings.
No.
And then the welder. So I'll
Do you need a hand?
this. No, it's all right. I'll tip this. So it is a standard size.
It's a bit disappointing.
Box. What I'll do, I'll put that on there. I'll box it there. I'll be careful with this.
Don't need a repeat of the last incident.
Yeah. I've got a lot of high hopes for this machine, so I hope I'm not disappointed.
Yeah.
Right. Work return clamp. Looks like 2 meters, and it's the larger DINS connectors. It's the same as that tip set, so that's a really big plus.
Yeah.
I've been complaining about that on other machines, so that makes up for the poor torch.
Woo.
Right. That's the back end. 12.1 kilo.
That looks pretty cute, to be fair.
Yeah. It's a left-hand load. That is the same as hitbox. Right. What's disappointing is that is obstructing where we get into, and that could be bigger.
Yeah.
That could be lower. That's going to be a pain. Nice wire feeder. But a bit disappointed on access. Right, what I want to do now is test the decibels. I can't remember reading any claims of it being quiet. It's got nice pads. It's a nice job. Right, do you want to make a guess on how many decibels?
40 something.
Yeah, the Arctec was 40.
Yeah, I'm going to call 47.
Right. So, ignition.
Oh,
Oh, it's,
quiet. That's quite quiet.
where's the vents? $55
Ooh.
decibels. That's quiet.
Yeah.
So, I'll just do it at a meter. There you go. Yeah. 45 decibels.
Oh, hey, I wasn't far off.
So what we'll do, let me compare that with Timbuk. So we'll leave him on. $70 decibels, so it's drowned in this one out.
Yeah.
At a meter, that one is 58. Cable connectors, whatever you want to call them, and a good rubber. So that's an absolute bonus. The silent thing is a bonus. That's a letdown. Short cables are a letdown. What else was it?
Large connectors.
No, they're a bonus.
Yeah.
That's a letdown, that thing there. It should be what would be good if we had it.
Guys, welcome to Welding with Grandad. It's number 1 here. We're just going to go through some features of the ANDELI Pro 270p MIG machine. So, we're going to set him up with 1.2 aluminium. It's come with a soft wire liner equipped, so you know we're all ready for that. And we're going to be comparing him to Timbuk over here. So number 1 pro that I've noticed is we've got an inch button up here, which is very nice, very convenient. Number 2 is that these rollers have cogs, which Timbuk does not. The cogs are just going to really help with non-slippage, keep things really, really stable. Number 3, this locking nut has these little wings on it. Sorry, it's a non-locking nut, which, you know, inconvenient, but whatever. This one does not. I have to go get thing out every time. So, downsides of this machine, there is very little space to work with when we're setting up, and I've got quite small hands, which is why I do this part, and even I'm going to be struggling to properly feed down here. Also, I'm sure you've noticed, compared to our other machine over here, this one is silent up until you strike up an arc, which is brilliant, because I don't know if you've seen, but Timbuk gets quite noisy. Hang on. Spending all day in the garage with that, it would be quite bad, that. So I'm going to go ahead and start setting up the wire. See you in a sec. Right, so back into setup, what I've had to do is remove these 2 sections. So obviously this is, you know, quite a small reel of wire, so he's got to sit in there like that. It's pretty cute. And then you just want to get yourself all set. I really do like that I don't have to go find another tool just to set this up. However, I do worry that it isn't a locking nut. Get yourself some good tension on there. It's all going well, it's going well. Next part is finicky, really hoping I don't mess this bit up. Oh, should have got snips up for them. You just want to... Oh, I've put this on upside down. Alright, I'm back where I was with the wire feeding in the right direction this time. Sorry about that. Anyway, get yourself some nice tension on. Pull your wire out a little bit. Snip off that end. And then we're just going to try our best to straighten this end out a little bit, just make feeding a teensy bit easier. And then, I don't know if you can see, try my best to let you see how we have to go through this liner out here, and you really got to make sure that the wire comes on top of this roller. This is where, oh sorry about that, this is where the lack of space with this machine is going to cause issues. You see how difficult it's going to be for me to get my fingers in here properly, but once you are through, really simple. Ooh, that's quite stiff. Up we go. I'm sure that's fine. Then we can just use that inch button in there, which does really help.